Hi everyone, I'm playing in the Intermezzo Championship Bronze 15 Game 1. I've been playing through the ages for several months now. I have about almost 100 games under my belt, and at about half I play 3 and 4 player games. Last season in the Intermezzo I was in bronze and I finished second, and in the International Championship I finished first, but I was in wood, so I'm going up to bronze now. Trying to move up the ranks. I learned by watching DJ Parson, so shout out to him. And looking at the leaders now. First position, I see Watton Railroad, Marlene but no Bach, and no Suez, it's Columbus. Zizka but no Sun Tzu. It's Basilica but no Michelangelo. So there's no Pierre, no Bill Gates, International Red Cross. There's a lot of weak age A wonders, and no Hammurabi, so I don't really like Ashoka if it's my only card taken, because then I don't get the one yellow card as well. Hanging Gardens I don't like. There's no Michelangelo either. It's just kind of clunky and awkward. I think he'll take Roman Roads, and then player 3 will take Engineering Genius. So we'll see how it goes. We'll take the Urban Growth here. Player 2 goes Roman Roads. Player 3 goes Double Frugality. Guess I'll take the Engineering Genius. Don't want Acropolis and Stonehenge. Lorico hasn't taken a wonder yet. I think a better choice than taking these for 2. Homer is not great. We can't use Hippocrates yet, so there's no point. I think Homer isn't really helping me. Let's take a rich land. Trying to get either these for 1, Acropolis for 1 is just whatever, or the library for 2. Maybe there's something better to take. Probably a wonder leader next turn. Taj Mahal. Player 2 goes Mine, Caesar, Lex Caesar. Player 3 goes Engineering Genius for 3, and Acropolis. It's pretty wild, I guess. It means I get library. Let's see what the turn's like. Don't think Boudica is going to be that good. It says Aristotle Boudica. Don't need to play an event here. think he's gonna finish Acropolis, so Boudica is not gonna help. It's just gonna help me make more military. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, maybe just play an event, so then maybe I can get a temple or something. Yeah. Should be okay. I can actually finish library. But then I don't get a leader, so let's try something else. Not sure if I want to get the last, get another worker out. Don't think I finished Engineering Genius yet. Rather have the extra food. First all a bit overkill, but it's okay. I think I'll be okay. Development science and development politics. Religion, Gutenberg, frugality, builds warrior. Might take Zitska here. Don't think Aristotle is very useful. But then I have library, so. Can't do anything for religion. It's too bad. And corruption. Thinking about the Zitska. No, if I take Zitska, I'll have corruption. It's not that good for me right now. Don't think Eleanor is gonna help. I just take Saladin. don't think I can go open borders with player 3 yet. He goes 4-on-1. Well, I can just defend, so it's fine. So if I go Engineering Genius, oh, Saladin. Yeah, that still sucks. So it doesn't matter if I use Engineering Genius or not. Or how long I can delay it. Not really. I can still use it for Himeji Castle. So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, open borders with yellow is fine. Open borders accepted. Let's try to finish the library this turn. You can get stronger, but get out of corruption and I can take something. I think there's still time to take another wonder. We have 4 wonders left. Probably just take Saladin. Didn't get anything out of Aristotle, but it's probably safer this way. Just in case. Could still be warfare, but that's okay. If it happens, it happens. I'll take the extra civil action, I think. Got my science going. Try to spend it on something, maybe warfare. I really need to use this engineering genius. I had to use it to, I had to save it to get out of corruption. I can build some warriors next turn. It's okay. Still have time. Then let's go with the. Well, I could play 2 events. Do I want to go for the strength? These 2 events. Could be foray at certain borders, border conflict, call to arms. That is tricky. Let's go with the civil actions. Take a chance. I really like phalanx, but then I don't need an aggression either. Let's see what happens. Probably take strength next turn. Development planning. Pestilence. Finish the Roman roads. Code of laws. Good harvest. Finish Acropolis, takes warfare. Get those on the warrior. Looks kind of dangerous, so I think I'm gonna cancel open borders here. Don't know if I need the population or not. Let's see. Let's go with the population. Who's an idle worker? Saloning, I can get up to 3. I can defend. If he gets to extra 2, that'll be 8. I really want that Himeji castle. Don't need cards. Not sure if I can take code of laws here. One, that's the last code of laws, so it doesn't really have science or anything. Could be rats. Let's get the worker out, so let's see, 4, just need 2, 4, 5, 6. Can't finish castle next turn. If I just get 2 more strength from Saladin, get to 4, I can defend. If I stay at 1, Problem is I can get double attacked. But if I just... I think that's not a winning play, because I still can't finish castle next turn. There's no point in doing this. Better just to play like this and not be the weakest next turn. Yeah, I really want that cold loss. Fortunately, it's either castle or cold loss. Still monarchy. It's not the worst if I don't get cold laws right now. I just finished the tactic. Build a warrior, but I can't copy the tactic yet. Some will just give me strength right now. And I'll just work on a mage next turn and see what happens. Don't think I'm aggressing anybody. Don't need heavy cavalry. Probably not going to use phalanx. Library gives me an extra card though. He has like no resources. It's okay. Goes warriors, swordsman, builds 2 swordsmen, takes urban growth, takes drama. Rejects naval trade agreement, builds warfare, uses Gutenberg to build the lab, increases population, takes reserves, takes irrigation, and builds warriors. He's going crazy on the warriors. Doesn't even build the mine. I see. So it looks like everyone's going strength. Probably takes swordsman here. Engineering genius. I can still defend. If I do this, I still can't copy the tactic. Still can't finish the castle next turn. Pretty sure I want to use my science. If I don't go for the castle this turn, doesn't really make a difference. I'm still not the weakest. Next turn I can build another swordsman. Maybe go with cartography. Keep trying to get stronger. I think it's okay. Don't know how I'm gonna finish the castle next turn. But I can't really afford not to get stronger and then just keep working on castle. Like, there's still time. As long as I got my engineering genius off, it's okay. There's still a monarchy. If I can get that, that would be good. No, I'm pretty sure I need the swordsman. Don't want Lorico to get swordsman. So I can still wait for the monarchy. Genius, swordsman, spend some science. Take cartography, develop cartography, or maybe play monarchy. I will have happiness issues. Not sure if cartography is the best. He gets 7 strength. He's not going to get much stronger. Let's see. There's no Suez. There's no cook. I don't think cartography is super important right now. I think taking care of my happiness is more important. So even though I can't build swordsman or say anything like that, delays the castle, but I think there's not much choice. Of course there's still monarchy, but I can go bread circus and monarchy, so it's okay. I think this is better. Finish, take the bread and circus. There's no Pierre though, but that's okay. Get the strength. Don't want to be weakest. Let's get rid of... Nobody has iron yet. Somehow nobody took iron. So get rid of border conflict. Takes Genghis Khan for 3. And trying to go for more swordsmen, I guess. Historic territory. Yeah, medieval army. Very aggressive. Just trying to go for that culture. I think he's willing to send. Problem is I can't really send anything for that. Because on my turn, I'd rather have bread and circuses out because the age is ending. So even that historic territory won't be worth the swordsman. So pretty sure I have to pass on this. Yep, gets it for 1. Sends 1 swordsman. Goes alchemy, basilica, breakthrough. So I'm not the weakest. Don't think he can finish this anytime soon. He's still stuck on 2 bronze. He is not looking to take knights. He's generating culture though. Yeah, I think it's okay to play new deposits. Nobody has iron or anything yet. So 1 more iron. Play new deposits. It's more science. I think we go monarchy, spend some science. There's the iron. If I take the iron, still have corruption. Trying to finish this next turn. Could go like this. But then I won't finish castle. So that's not as good. Yeah. Don't think there's any point to take knights. I can wait for cavalrymen, and then there's Great Wall coming up. Still can't finish castle next turn with this play, so I'm not going to do that. Can get a corruption. Means I pass on the iron. I think he would go iron if he... Yeah. It's not so good. Problem is, no matter what, I have to build Bread and Circus next turn. If I copy the tactic, I think it's really too late for alchemy. Don't mind taking the iron. I think I'm committed to Bread and Circus next turn, so... Don't think I need warfare either. It's either I play Bread and Circus or take alchemy or patriotism or warfare. Worst is Rebellion. I can still play Bread and Circus and build. Don't think I can work on alchemy at all. Could be rats. Question is whether I want to be strongest. I think patriotism doesn't really help me. Because I'm not getting new population next turn or anytime soon. Could potentially go warfare would slow down my iron. Yeah. Do like being strongest. One, two, three, four, five. The knights will all be on one. So I think it's okay. Don't think Great Wall is possible. See if I get, not raiders, but if I get foray, then I can finish castle. If I get, can't be new deposits. Raiders would kill me though. So that's why in 3-player, kind of at this point, I'd rather be the strongest. So I think I'm okay with this. And then just Bread and Circus next turn. And no resources, so iron's still delayed. Castle's still delayed. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Thinking about the warfare. It's 8 next turn. I'll have 2 left. I have monarchy, it's not really that important. Save the civil action. And then I'll just be strongest. I have my 5th civil action, so it's okay. It's possible rebellion, I could lose 4 civil actions. And then just Bread and Circus. But that's not that big a deal. Cultural influence. Takes knights, builds knights. Frugality, patriotism, stays at 8 strength. Player 3 goes raiders. Perfect. Takes knights reserves. Skip politics. Build Bread and Circuses. Now the question is, I can still stay at high strength by 9 strength. Can't take advantage of this. I like strategy. Don't need riflemen. Not much to pick here. Strategy's not bad. 10, 11, 12. Can't get strategy and iron off. That's the problem with this. Like breakthrough as well. Con one, it's not worth the science. Don't have ore for scientific method, so it's way too early for that. He is going to... The knights don't really make sense with Genghis Khan. They're ahead on science, but I think he's quite far off from Basilica, especially alchemy as well. He's also low on resources. I think cultural heritage is not bad. It's our irrigation or cultural heritage. I did pick up irrigation. It's a little too late for irrigation. Can't really use it. So just take cultural heritage and strategies, just deny strategy. I'm sure they both would want that. And then I'll just go to 9 strength. Get more civil actions. Not sure what I'll do with those civil actions, but maybe take more yellow cards later. It's not too bad. Yeah. What events could there be? Could be rats. Barbarians. Dark Ages, so there is some risk here. That's not as good. Could escape Dark Ages like this. But even if I get hit by Dark Ages, I can just cultural heritage anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. I just lose 2 science, get some science back. Really doesn't matter. We're all low on resources. It's okay. Let's go with more civil actions. Yep. Inhabited territory. Check the events. Pretty much definitely want this. Only problem is I don't have any resources. Gets my food production up. Because what would happen is I just build a swordsman again, my castle gets delayed. Yeah, it's not that great. Pretty sure I still want it. I still have these colonization cards that I don't need. Do become weak though. That would be bad. Uncertain borders comes up, it's not a big deal. There's nothing else, there's no raiders, so it's not really, none of the events will be bad. So I think bidding 4 is okay. Gets my food production up. Didn't win, but made it expensive. So it's okay. Sends the colonists. Develops drama. Builds knights. Goes to 12 strength. Knights, phalanx, reserves. Takes scientific method. I think he's going Republic Revolution next turn. I see. I am the weakest. New deposits would be nice. See what we can do. Strength is tough here. I like cavalrymen. Strategy is nice. Definitely nice. We go Nobel. It's pretty good. It's okay. I don't need any of these leaders. I think Nobel's very strong. But I still cannot develop a castle. This is a big problem. Let's go for new deposits. I like the breakthroughs too. I do have enough science already. Without food, I think cavalryman is not going to do anything, but it's just nice to have the technology already. You can just survive longer with strategy. Cavalryman is a bit optional right now. Still not weakest. New deposits, I can finish this. Cavalryman is kind of hedging for later. And then my science production is way better. So I can still wait for the other scientific method. Don't know why he went scientific method here. I can survive. I have enough strength. I can survive without food for a while. Just get my resources up, play strategy, then I'm good for a while. He's never going to finish Basilica at this rate. So I am behind on culture. There's no easy way for him to increase his strength. There's no economy. Nor can he Because I assume he wants to go revolution. And then build a knight or something. So it's better just to go with this strategy. Try to find some way to develop culture. There's no Bach, so it's not that big a deal. Kremlin's okay. Darwin's okay, but I mean I have Nobel already. Should probably convert this science into something. Get more military going, take selective breeding. Get more production. Yeah, seems good. Prosperity is good. Could play some territories. It's okay. Interesting. Fortifications, so I can go for cannons. Right now, there's no real good tactics. Cavalryman's just a hedge. Might go Robespierre actually. I think there's no way he takes selective breeding. Well, he could, but he can't do anything with it yet. He could, but that will slow him down even more, so I think I have a good chance of taking selective breeding. Culture heritage, I got 12. Can't play both strategy and selective breeding. But I want to finish castle pretty soon, so it's okay. Has certain borders, I avoid that. Take selective breeding, reserves, breakthrough, rifleman. Alchemy, Robespierre, revolution. Takes cavalryman, wave nationalism. It's a good thing I took the cavalryman. Cannon's good, but I don't have the civil actions for that. He's still the weakest. New deposits. It's good for me. See how my turn goes. If I can get new deposits out, I can finish the castle. Probably take selective breeding or something. There's no rich land. I think he's going behind on culture. I think that rifleman was more of a deny. I think he is going probably selective breeding here. And then pick up the coal. There's no classic army yet. I think he's going wave. Just need a finished castle. There's not much time left. There's no Suez. Let's get inhabited territory out there. Develop territory. Still don't have the population for this. Don't want to lose a swordsman, so I can't bid for this. Still. Everyone passes. You need to take selective breeding here. Play strategy, I'll be strongest, although I don't need to be strongest. Just don't need the science for anything right now. I would like to upgrade, because I have to spend my resources. It's either finish up Himeji Castle. I don't exactly need population right away. I still have to spend my resources, so it's one of these. Still think I'm not in any shape to take journalism or anything like that. Next turn, finish Himeji Castle. New deposits would produce 5. So we'll end up with 11 resources, so then I'll have 6. Probably two stages of selective breeding and then 1 stage of iron. 2 of selective breeding, no iron, or 1 and 1, most likely. There's no Pierre in this game. One more opera. And 1 more journalism. It's a bit too early to take anything like journalism. You need to play cultural heritage, so that's 1 to finish castle, 2 selective breeding, 3, 4. Yeah. No more Conlons. What like justice system that could come up? I don't think he's going rifleman. And he is in no shape to upgrade anything. He could go cavalryman wave. It's like not that good. So I think I like my position. Yep, it's good. New deposits. Selective breeding, takes coal, efficient upgrade. Conquistadors. Takes coal, patriotism, engineering genius, frugality. I think he can go, let's see, 3 less. That'll cost him 3 to upgrade a coal. Yeah, he will recover. Let's see. I'm strongest. can take cannon for the fortifications, so that's good. Conquistadors is possible too. Well, if I go fortifications or conquistadors, then I can get rid of my swordsman. So I think playing territory makes a lot of sense here. Yep. Barbarians, that's good. Finish castle. Really need to take cannon. Don't need riflemen. Pretty strong right now. Harvard College, not strictly necessary. Need a population right now, then I can work on other things. Republic is still like possible. I don't think that's that good. Slows down my selective breeding, so I don't really want to do that. Can't take yellows. Don't think they will spend time take opera. Next turn, I don't even really have to play anything. Keep upgrading, take some cards. I think that's better. He's got to transition to another leader soon. Also has, he's gonna have happiness issues eventually. Wait for a justice system to come out. 9, 13 science next turn. Not too worried about it. Probably need another one in the bread and circus. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I can safely play Independence Declaration, I think. I think he can... I think he can pump up more military soon. He's pretty low on food and has happiness issues. 5, 9. Yeah, he can finish Basilica. Then he can't really work on coal, so that's the problem. Yeah, it's okay. Try to pick up the last scientific method. There's no Bill Gates, so it's not that important. Yeah. Cold War, I get this one. Develops coal, takes Teresa. Genghis Khan's gone, starts Harvard College. It's good production pretty soon. He finishes Basilica. Develops cavalryman, takes rifleman. Wave upgrades both his knights. Takes opera, goes medieval army. The strongest, so I want to play something. Conquistadors is better for me. Because I already have swordsman. So I might just go that route. I'll go Independence Declaration. I don't see how I'm gonna get territories quite yet. Yeah. Inhabited. It's a no-brainer. Would even like to go 2 swordsmen. I can just go cannon. Let's see here. At least have 10 strength. Go down to 8. Build 2 cannons. Can't even build 2 cannons. That's not so good. Can't build 2 cavalrymen either. Can't build 2 swordsmen, though. Thing is, I really need to deny this from player 3, from yellow. He has no production whatsoever. There's no way you can develop coal. Can't even rebuild. If I go rebuild 2 swordsmen, can't really upgrade anything. But my food production goes up. And then just take some rich lands. I think it's okay. Bid 8. Okay, I win the colony. It's good. Send all the cards. Let's see. Problem is I don't have the resources to rebuild that quickly. That won't be that good. We'll see what I have to do. It's really late for the scientific method. Question is whether I even go scientific method at this point. See the events. If I don't go scientific method, I do have revolutionary idea already. I have enough science. And then you could always grab scientific method. Denying him is not bad. It's just there's nothing else to take. There's no patriotism or wave of nationalism. Draw less card, one less card, but do get stronger. I think doesn't work so well with fortifications. Get to upgrade this for free. Scientific method, urban growth is good too. If I go cannons, I don't stay strongest. But it's more population efficient, I think. That's a tricky one. Yeah, if there's iconoclasm, I better have the scientific method. So there's that. terrorism. There could still be... Well, they probably would have discarded it, so probably not terrorism. Only thing relevant is international agreement and politics of strength. So I think being strongest is not that important. I don't see blue getting stronger this turn. Maybe, but I think you'd rather work on resources. He'd have to build 2 knights, and I don't think he's gonna invest. So I think cannons is okay, actually. Just go for fortifications. This way I can still draw more cards. I think Conquistador is not very strong. So we can also send more swordsmen away. Yeah, not bad. Rich land, urban growth. I don't have corruption, so I don't have to do anything. There's no more governments. He missed out on a government. So, yeah. Still justice system, so I'm waiting for that. Popularization of science, I would get more. He has like no production. Unit goes coal. There's no way if he doesn't pick up rich land or anything. So he's pretty stuck taking yellow cards. There's no way you can develop everything. So I'm not too worried. He will probably, I don't think he can really go Harvard College. 8, he won't finish the next turn. Probably want to take cannon or something. But he doesn't have much to take. He can generate more science. Maybe play navigation or something. I think he'll want to spend to upgrade coal and then work on Harvard College. So I would go upgrade rich land, scientific method, urban growth, build a cannon. 7, 3, 5. Probably can't go scientific method next turn, because then that's 3, 4, 8, 2 to upgrade. Oh yeah, I can go urban growth, scientific method, and then rich land for free, and then cannon, and then fortifications. So I won't play fortifications now because I don't want him to really want to take it. Doesn't really matter. I don't plan on using that many. I don't have the resource to build a big army right now, so that's fine. I think this is good. And then when the age ends, work on more bread and circus later. So I think this is very good. Revolutionary idea, I can use that later. Okay, so it's not going to be international negotiation. I want that justice system. And then maybe a wonder later. It's pretty late though. So this is the worst this could be is politics of strength. Was regarding strength. And then more worried about iconoclasm. That's good. Takes cannon, builds a population, builds a cannon, takes architecture, 1 stage of Harvard College. Freedom movement. Takes sufficient upgrade, goes to 20 strength. weakest, I don't want to play anything. Freedom movement, I think I go swordsman into cannon. That makes sense. Yeah. Cannon puts me at fortification, puts me at 21. Justice system is good. Scientific method is good. Just need some sort of culture generation. I don't think these guys would accept international trade agreement. Maybe. Let's just see how this plays out first. Take justice system. I think this puts my production very high in terms of science and everything. I think I can always upgrade the foods later. I don't really need population. Nobel's helping. So I don't think I need navigation. There's no Pierre, so I'm gonna want those computers. I can't afford to take it for 3, it's too much. Yeah, it slows me down too much. Growth, push line here. Increase population. Don't need to do that. Nine resources, I still can't go double cannon. I think that's okay. Just need to convert this production into some sort of culture. Kremlin is too expensive. But I think I'm gonna go trade agreement since I'm not playing politics here. Iconoclasm would be too painful. I don't really have a lot of cards to try to get that territory. So go with the international trade agreement. Yeah, I think he would accept. If he doesn't, that's okay too. Let's just look at it. I don't think he's going mechanized agriculture. go reserve sufficient upgrade, upgrade 1. Yeah. International trade agreement accepted. Yeah. Swordsman into cannon. I think, yeah. Take just the system here. I can build 2 cannons next turn if I want to. Still don't really have culture generation. I think maybe I can get Sid Meier. Thankfully they're low on production. 2, he goes reserves, efficient upgrade, upgrades that. It's a bit low on science still. Doesn't really have a lot to take here. Maybe computers. It's very slow though. I can potentially produce a lot more culture very soon if I pick up the right cards. Don't have the civil actions to go for Kremlin, and happiness is an issue, so I'd rather upgrade, I think. Justice system's just good. I do have 12 signs next turn, so I can take something here. This is a setup for next turn. I think it's not bad. Justice system is still going to be better than engineering. That's good. Ooh, positional army. You get modern infantry, get this up. running. I like the Air Forces. Still don't have a war though. So. Vast territory. I think I send it because I don't need the swordsman anymore. I have lots of population. I don't really need the population so much. I have like way too much food. No International Red Cross yet. There's no point in sending cannons. It's okay, didn't win it. Vast territory. Builds architecture, gets a theater down. Develop territory. Pretty sure I want that Air Forces pretty soon. Still the same, 4. Yeah, I guess he didn't really need food or anything. Setting up for mobile artillery or something here. Maybe he's copy the fortifications, but he doesn't have a lot of military action. I think he's very long ways away from Harvard College. Doesn't take any yellow cards. I don't know what the point of architecture, maybe cheaper dramas. And he's going coal. I'm guessing you would want the science for sure. He bid. Wait. Yeah, he already got the food. Yeah, I can't bid more than 4 for this. Increases population twice. Builds knights, takes tanks, revolutionary idea, reserves. Rifleman, chaplain. Guessing the Manhattan Project was a deny. Still Marlena coming up, so they can't deny that. Let's see. Guess that is a defend card. Let's see if he drew 2 cards there. 1. You can probably defend here. I think it's too greedy to go for an attack. Maybe. Doesn't he have good urban buildings? If I don't take Marlena, I know he will. What is my other play though? It's also military buildup here, so going military is probably not the answer. These guys could have a tactic or something, don't know that. What to do, what to do. No, maybe something around Steve Jobs' computers. I don't know. Einstein. It's not incredible. It's very slow. Militarily is very good though. Very tricky. We don't know when Sid Meier's gonna come up. If we go with the democracy line, we can still get air forces going. It's also not bad, but not in position for war yet. You can definitely go chaplain actually. We can't get an opera. Yeah, you can go opera, chaplain, and generate a lot of culture that way. Yep, definitely no war this turn. Impact doesn't help us. don't want to use a Meiji Castle for this attack. Let's see, what events could there be? Iconoclasm, it's fine. I don't think terrorism will be out there. Politics of strength. A lot of good events. Could be a territory. Like refugees here. Let's just build a temple or something. See. Raid's not even good because the urban buildings aren't worth much. Armor invention probably wouldn't work out. That's okay. Okay, what's the line of play if we go Marlena? Very interesting. You can definitely go shock troops next turn. Right here with tanks. It's already shock troops. I think if he commits to it, he can't get another shock troops out, so he's very vulnerable for a war. Unless I can deny military buildup. Oh, that's tricky. Well, he can't go shock troops actually. Not sure. We definitely have mechanized army. That would be a lot. That wouldn't be very easy though. Yeah, not with 2 military actions. Thinking we push strength a bit here. I think Marlena is really too hard to get out. Have to commit like this, go movies, and then and then what? I think it's too expensive. Consider taking military buildup. Einstein is not bad. Basically giving up 2 strength to get a bunch of culture like this. Churchill can kind of do the same, but it's more science production. Military buildup. Okay, is there a line of play I don't take military buildup? Still have tanks, cavalrymen, so if he has mobile artillery or something, or whatever it is. If he has mechanized army, I can definitely still go for it. Slowly, though. So, don't need tanks at all. So it's either gonna be... I don't need to upgrade this. It'd be nice though to have a revolutionary idea. I think he wants to go Harvard College here. So I get the war out, that would be great. Computers without Bill Gates. And there's no Sid Meier yet. It's not really like that important. Don't even have the science for it if I'm going democracy. Okay. Okay, how much strength can I get out next turn? Yeah, air forces are 10 strength each. So if I get 2 air forces out and a war, you know, that's 48. I don't take military build up. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets down to 2. Takes it. 2 military build up something, but don't think he can actually play it. Have to deny military build up. Okay. So with patriotism, take military buildup, so it's either now scientific method or endowment of the arts. I can pump up the 3 population. There is no peer. Science. Question is, what are we going to do with that science without Bill Gates? Yeah, I'm torn on the scientific method or not, because if I go like this, 9, 12, go Air Forces, and then go up 0 signs and plus 9, and then play Revolutionary Day, I can get movies out. If I just go like this, I go to 14 science up 2, and then plus 7, I won't get the movies out. So it's just whether or not I plan to go movies and Air Forces or just straight movies. Funny thing is I still have a bunch of population, so it's not like Air Forces is so crazy. Because 14 resources gives me 20 strength. And 14 resources can get me, 15, 6, 11, plus 3, 14 strength. It's just slightly more efficient, but not really. Yeah, I don't even need the scientific method here yet. Leaning towards endowment. Okay, what if I draw mechanized army? Go, probably patriotism will give me the war and mechanized army. And go 1, 2, can't. Patriotism, yeah, play the tactic, 2 cavalrymen. And then that bumps me to increase my fortification 20, 10 more, 10 plus 6, 16 more strength. I could just play more cannons. Better Air Forces later. So even if I go cavalrymen, it's not like I can get Air Forces out and, yeah, it's not gonna make a difference. 12 plus 16, doesn't matter. I can work on this later anyway. I think the 3 signs is not like so critical. Still haven't found modern infantry. Would be good, but I don't think I can pass up 6 culture for like 2 civil actions. I think it's close enough. Don't have corruption, thankfully, with justice system. Okay, if I don't draw any war, I go movies, 11, 14, 18. Just go 1 movies, gets me to 10 culture production. Get some endowment in the arts going, and then keep working on movies, I guess. Still don't have the right impact. Let's go with this. Yeah, lots of science. It's fine. I think military alliance is impossible and civil unrest not possible. Let's just go with this line of play. I can see going either way on upgrading scientific method here. So yeah, it's a hard choice. Got the war. It's good. Takes more lean. Makes sense. Finishes Harvard. Takes reserves. Goes opera. Goes Charlie Chaplin. Both generating lots of culture. I think. Let's see how successful the war would be. Could have Napoleonic, for sure. It's definitely looking like it. He has no resources to do anything. See what war would be like here. See what he could do. He can't do much. Can't build cavalrymen or anything. He can go military theory. I think I can't deny military theory. I don't think. Even then, he doesn't have resources to do anything. So I'm not really worried about that. Let's see. Is there anything I can do with his 48 strength? Oh, endowment. $51. See if there's another way to do this with modern infantry. Military build-up, modern infantry. $40. Interesting. It's not much better. I mean, what's the point of positional arming here? I need to pump out 4 modern infantries. It's 21. It's not really like that good. Best he could do is military theory plus upgrade that. Even then, that's like nothing. 2 strength, 7 strength, 36. I get like 17 culture. You lose 17 culture. I get to goes 50 plus 17, 67. He goes down to 75 minus 17, 58. Don't think I want to play endowment. I want to have the option to go movies or modern infantry for sure. There's also not much time left. That's another problem here. It goes... Harbor Call is dangerous. Could have a tactic. I don't see... Doesn't have any H2 tactics. It's the worst possible tactic. The rockets, you can't do anything. The rockets, nothing. I think it's safest to go after yellow. Cannot finish Manhattan Project. I think building another cannon is not really worth it. 312. Unlikely the age will end. There's no engineering, so Red Cross is hard to go for. Movies is still possible. Yeah, I think this is not bad. Definitely could go Air Forces here. And with Napoleonic. He couldn't defend very well if he doesn't go military here. Yeah, I think this is good. Denying military theory is not an answer. It's a perfect term for military buildup anyway. Next turn, 20 resources. 1 movies. Build some stuff. I think it's all not bad. Let's go with this. draw a war, one for positional army, and then just 2. So what would that be? 10 strength. Instead of, well, that's a trick. That's tricky math here. Strength. Don't think that would actually be much stronger. So air forces give 5 extra strength each. So at least 10 here. And then this would be 12, 24 instead of providing 20. That's providing 4 more. That's 14 more if I go to modern art, 2 positional, 2 modern infantries. 14 more. Not that great. Impact of government's good. Yeah, I think that's it. Get that science up. Try to generate some culture at the end. Question is, I don't like population very much here. There is mechanized agriculture, but I don't think there's time for it. I'd rather occupy. I think raid is not going to do anything. I think raid would be fairly bad. Is there any way to get endowment into play? Military buildup. Have to do that for the air forces. No. If I want modern infantry, then I have to do this. The question is whether I need modern infantry. It's a good question. If I draw a war, I can build 2 more cannons. It's 15 strength. But I can't get the, 10, without reserves, I cannot get the 3rd Air Forces into play. So that's just 15 more strength, which is still good. What are the chances of drawing a war is the real question here. 28 cards. Cards, 5 out of 20, 6 out of 28. 6 out of 28 is like less than 1 in 4. Less than 1 in 4. Modern infantry doesn't really help. He can't get modern infantry. Yeah. It's way more efficient just to go with the air forces here. There's no need for modern infantry. And I can't play... If I had a war in hand, I would just grab the reserves here and then just go for it. But, I mean, that's less than 1 in 4 chance. So I have to treat it like this is my only war. And then just go like this. Less than 1 in 4. I'm going to probably get 17 culture out of this. 56, 70, 70. Yeah, 67 plus... Oh, plus 6. 73. Still not winning or anything, but... No more computers. Go movies. Could it still work out at the end? Play impact of government. Don't think I get the aggression off here. It's okay. I think it's fine. Get rid of the raid. Population's not going to work out. Yep, just another aggression. They could both go for military theory. So. Yeah, so that's 5 plus... Yeah, you could go conquistadors actually, but that doesn't help. Plus 2, plus 7, 36. I take 17 culture out of this. It's good. Go with riflemen, air forces, upgrades coal. Historic territory. Yeah, he's really ready. I cannot bid. That's very interesting. Yeah. Hopefully blue bids, so then I don't have to. It's very unlucky. But maybe I could have had a warrior or something, but not much I can do here. Oof. Yep, that's just bad luck. Six, 1. He doesn't have the ability to rebuild. Sends 1 warrior away and then like 6 plus. I mean, maybe he has 2 cards. 1, 3, 3. Still good for me though. And he can't defend. He's definitely want an aggression here. let's see how it goes. Wins the colony for a rifleman and a card. Military theory, of course. Gets to 32. Question is whether I sacrifice. I'm pretty sure I do. I think the game is... Okay, if I sacrifice... If I sacrifice, what would happen? 38. Thinking of getting the aggression off. But not having a war at the end, I don't think I can catch up like this. 5, 10, 14 finishes Manhattan Project, so yep, not much I can do about that. He is... can't attack him either. Yeah. I'll be able to take 7 culture away from him. So I don't think I'll be sacrificing. I can think about it though. Yeah, being able to get culture just like that. So that's a 5, 2, and then the 5. Let's see what I'm going to do this turn. What else can I do? There's no more engineering, of course. We go satellites, not even important, but doesn't help with the United Nations. For 110. It's pretty good, I guess. Very close game now. Do like the urban growth. Don't have corruptions, I don't care about food. Can't take Red Cross. It's a pipe dream. Not without engineering. No. Could they? No. I think he'll go revolutionary to communism. Makes a lot of sense. He would go finish Manhattan Project, obviously. So it's for like no culture whatsoever. Doesn't have air forces. I don't have another war, so... Question is, do I even need the air forces anymore? like outright because of the aggression, right? I'm being silly. Do I need to finish United Nations? Technically, no. What else could I be doing? Do I care about satellites? No, because there's only autonomous territories possible. Could be in the last 2 cards, but I can always throw away an air forces for that. I mean, they could go nuts for it, but I don't know. Okay, if I don't go United Nations right now, it's okay. And I don't go satellites. 16. What can I do with urban growth, really, though? If I have to finish United Nations next turn. It's a bit pointless. And then Cowwoman's gone, so that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's tricky. Urban growth is not good here. Yeah, going the movies route really exposes me. Not that they will war against me, but I think he'll go Air Forces, why not, right? You try to go Red Cross and finish it. Don't think there's any point of that. Let's see, endowment? Nope, nobody took endowment. Yeah, I don't really care if he goes Air Forces or not. What if I need to get stronger next turn? That's a good question. You still draw some impacts. You don't really know what's going to happen. I think United Nations is a no-brainer. Back to government's better now before he even plays military theory. Not even sure. He can't go both Air Forces and military theory. Well, if I do it now, I can still play impacted government. That's the thing. That means he'll want to play military theory. But it's to 30. Yeah, makes sense not to play Air Forces, right? Seriously doubt he has anything. Modern army? But he wouldn't have built it like this. I don't know what he has. Napoleonic makes sense, but he would have already played it. Probably. Yeah, I definitely would have. So he doesn't have that. Modern army, maybe. definitely not the movies without taking urban growth. So that's a no-brainer. So the question is what I want to do next turn. Don't have anything involving cavalrymen and cannons, so don't need to do that. Worst comes to worst, I can build 2 cannons next turn, but nobody's gonna go for war against me. What is the purpose of urban growth? That's the real question. It's better for impactive agriculture, but then I'd actually need to play impactive agriculture. Increases by 2, which just makes this mediocre. There's no point in the 4 resources. Impact of happiness, yeah, that's a problem. Pro sports, yeah. Impact of happiness would just destroy me. So you have to be careful about this. 11. If I can get pro sports, 3, 7. That's 4 each. I can get 2 pro sports. Yeah. 2 pro sports is more than enough. So how does urban growth help? It doesn't. If I don't get pro sports. Back to science as well. Yeah, I gotta worry about impact of culture too. Don't think I can win on that. I don't really care if he goes military 3. Theoretically, I can go both movies and pro sports. That's very ambitious. Okay, we can just hedge. Both pro sports will be coming out, and I don't see them both taking it, so I will be able to get one. Satellite doesn't actually do anything. No, there's no way. I mean, I could go temple and something, but I don't think that's how we're gonna win impact of culture. That's just not gonna happen. Satellites is like, okay. This is just a backup plan if I don't get pro sports. Or if I decide not to go movies. Yep, it's gonna depend on what I draw. Might want the satellites in case I get tactic technology or progress. I think this is good. Oh, that's interesting. I could have another war. Or actually, no. Right. Yeah, because there's only one more turn. That's too bad. Yeah. Back to science, definitely going for that. Maybe that was a premature United Nations, but it's okay. Might go multimedia. I don't know. I'm worried about impact of happiness. I have to calculate whether I can worry about impact of happiness if I'm just going impact of science. So let's just see what happens. Builds communism. Builds coal theaters. Politics of strength, that's good.
Now I am the Commodore, the destroyer of worlds.
I see he gets a lot more strength as well. I get 5 culture out of it, that's good. Politics of strength. That helps. Let's see. It's meant for Manhattan Project. You need 2 more. He doesn't have anything for that. We don't go for the war. Can't go multimedia, he cannot increase his science. Impact of science. Doesn't have the resources, so I'm clear. Just check it one more time. Impact of science. Aggression definitely won't work. Well, it's not worth the risk. Let's check the events. Iconoclasm would not be good, but that would hurt everybody, so that's okay. Don't even care about international agreement. Well, there are no more political actions, so we might as well just take everything. Definitely take that. Pro sports. The cheaper pro sports. So what am I doing on my turn? They do not have the science to do anything. Maybe he can. Concerned about impact of strength, but I don't think he can do anything about that. Unless he can tie. Just build like a warrior or something. That's all useless. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. Okay. Yellow's impacts. I don't believe it's agriculture, so yeah, let's see what I can do to get my culture up. Upgrade for free sounds good. I get the Nobel Prize out of it. Yeah, I cannot guarantee impact of culture. It's not going to happen. Another way to do this. We'll go pro sports. Wait. Efficient upgrade. Well, yeah, impact of happiness, right? So pro sports takes care of the strength problem. So at least there's that. There's no way I lose impact of science, so I don't have to go multimedia. Doesn't make any difference. Now the question is whether I try to go for impact of culture. But I think, yeah, if I go for it like this, all you can do is build a temple, and then I would still have gotten culture first. So I'm thinking I like this more. I'm sacrificing 2 culture from this, but potentially I could win impact of culture. So I think that is worth it. Agriculture is... I don't think so. Because nobody went for mechanized agriculture. See what he's gonna do on his turn. Pro sports, maybe? What about strength? I don't think I can do anything about that. Well, Air Force is not gonna happen. Doesn't have Napoleonic. Let's see, he has Conquistadors for 10 strength. Unless he has Modern Army. But that's not the right setup for Modern Army. Yeah, I can't really predict what he's gonna do. There's nothing to build, so he's probably gonna go more military. And if he was worried about impact of strength, he would have done this last turn. That's what I think. Peacefully. See, could he go Modern Army? He needs one. He could actually. Two, and then he goes double Modern Army. I mean, that's not so bad, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Two riflemen, yeah. Two riflemen, upgrade the riflemen. You would destroy a bunch of stuff, but that doesn't guarantee much of anything. It will hurt impact of balance, so can't really afford to, because two riflemen, 10. So to do this, he needs upgrade this and one more rifleman. Oh wait, that's right. That's 2 plus 5, 7. Marlene does her work. That's still antiquated though, right? So 14, 4 additional strength plus whatever this upgrade is. That's marginal. I'm fine with this. Impact of happiness. I would impact a second in impact of culture. Let's review the impacts one more time. Industry is fine. Competition, not as good. It's still in play. Yeah. Don't want to invest more into competition though. Progress. I didn't go satellites, so that is the weakness of buffing impact of happiness. But nobody's really strong there anyway, because I denied the technologies. Colonies, I'm fine. Architecture, I'm doing great. Strength, still good. Happiness, yes. Science, yes. Technology, yes. Balance. Yeah, it's still 8 culture there, so 10, 2, 4. Yeah, he's got nothing. Variety's not so good. Competition and variety. But I can win impact of science. So he goes to 113. I'm at 148. And he's at 114. So I think I have this in the bag. There's nothing they can do. I'll just take rockets. None of them can do anything with oil, so yeah, this should be good. Refugees is nice still. It's 3 culture right there. If any of them wants to play anything. Oh, I have agriculture, so that doesn't matter. Refugees, they get a little bit of culture there. Goes pro sports, stays at 32 strength. Ooh, gets the aggression off. Very interesting. Democracy, yeah, can't do anything, so see what the final results are. Very comfortable with impact of science right there. Culture's not good. How do you get... Wait a minute. Oh, democracy. How do you get that off? Oh, Acropolis. Didn't see that. Yep. Can't just look at yours, you gotta look at theirs too. Should deny democracy there. That would be 7 culture. It's a 14 culture swing. Maybe. Balance. Wonders. Colonies. Yeah, basically Hermizio there with the denying. Well, I guess he could have denied. Yeah, if he was really worried about it. Well, he's not worried because of the... Because player 2 has the most culture, but... Yeah, gotta watch out for that. Oh, I couldn't deny... Right, I couldn't deny democracy because... He had... Because I already have it. So... Therefore, what should I have done? Yeah, culture is not winnable. Balance, maybe? Yeah, should have won balance, but who knew? So that's fine. Yeah, but basically the aggression killed him. Honestly, should have gone something here. Maybe he had no tactic. What did he spend? The pro sports. Well, couldn't defend, but who knew if there was anything could have done. But got the win here, so I go 1 win and 2. Oh well, you'll see on the other videos. Yeah, so basically, I think, how did I win this one? Einstein was big. United Nations was big. But the war was really big. So, that's a 42 culture swing. So if not for the war, would I have won? 42, that would have been extremely close. well, we would have tied. Wait, 140, 190, 42. So this 198, he would have beat me. So I think, yeah, that war was critical. Maybe he should have sacrificed for a Meiji Castle. I don't know. Probably wasn't necessary. Yeah, it wasn't necessary because I won the war. So yeah, thanks for watching.